Attention, IRC staff. Please head inside for an important announcement from the console. Attendance is mandatory.
Something is afoot. At least we know where everyone went. Fortificator at ready status. Commander, throwing energy your way.
Attention, IRC staff. Please head inside for an important announcement from the console. Attendance is mandatory.
It's probably an option. At least on the stage level.
Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
You push slow, Commander.
Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
to an anomalous event. The interstitial hall in Exhibition Tower is off limits for the foreseeable future to any and all non-essential personnel. All requests to view the prototype rift anomaly modulator are hereby suspended for the time being. Please direct all further queries and study petitions to the lead researcher's office.
Subjects, listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly, for I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your new leader, which I am, but as a simple man who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his neighbors. But I cannot do it alone.
The Sovereign's a downright dove compared to the console.
But it is not a time.
This is gonna be bad for everyone.
Wonder how long ago the Order predicted this.
And future sovereign. So dry those tears as I call upon you. To step with renewed zeal. Together, we will finish our great sovereign's work and purge Arcadia of those who seek to harm us. We shall clench our victory and step into the prosperous future our matriarch promised.
Hostile spot!
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Seeking cover! Duty's down!
Yeah.
Hey. And generate to decamp! Reloading the system endures!
Energy capacity out. Energy is up for grabs.
For our beneficent leader! Precaution!
Yeah. There must be something here.
I know how this looks, but then you must be responsible for all the commotion I heard just now. For both our sakes, I think it best if we continue as we... I was looking for proof, if you must know. Albin Valancourt is the sentinel charged with supervising this facility. I'd grasp a live rod if I could pass its current to him. Although, unless you have unusual naturally, Valancourt supplied my name for the reports, incriminating me. This facility is not a place. Coincidence is... Sabotage comes foremost to mind, though the perpetrator and purpose remain a mystery. I should have known you were here for the prototype. But for what ill... If that is true, I couldn't possibly rely on an outside... Whatever the cause of the incident, it is my duty as a law-abiding protectorate subject to gather proof and help you with acquisition? Assuredly not. If, however, what I am offering is help afterward. Once you take the prototype, it will set off an immediate lockdown. I can facilitate your exit from... That modulator will be necessary to unfold the Once, be cautious. The guards of this facility will attack anyone That is what we've agreed upon. Valancourt keeps all of the items he confiscates from the staff in a I've already shared more with you. That's an ugly way to describe a legitimate transfer of power. A technicality. The interstitial reconfig... How do you... Regardless. Or we were. In public, Henry has adopted the affectations of his father. In private, he is much more... He becomes most animated when... His motivations are personal. All I am willing to say is he and the consul were coats...
This paradigm we serve supplies all we deserve. All it took was some light. Tried. We can't be expected to...
Troublemaker approach!
Better than bivouacking on Cloister. Now the goes missing his testament.
Combatant observed.
That's...
Let's get him over with!
Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get the signal.
Got my left on an unfriendly.
Whatever's in there has been pushed to the outer limits of the universal equation.
The console provides, the system abides.
One rip. Anomaly modulator, as requested.
Lockdown initiated.
To the unsubtle thief. Yes, you with the rift It's not every day that someone is fool. I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far. A crude assessment. I suspect you did not reach here unaided. So who was it? Which one of my act glib if you like. Well, there will be time to scrutinize every angle of this breach at a later date. Once I have dealt with you, I could also reduce you. No matter.
I see an unfriendly
enemy.
Explosion imminent!
Improving position.
Commander, throwing energy your way.
Things take time, Commander. Combat.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the system, serve the sovereign.
Fastest way forward is through! Trigger finger's still tight!
Fortification in progress. There be none. Ammunition.
As of this morning's demonstration, we have finally proven my central thesis. Matter within the rifts is not permanently destroyed, broken down into pure information. This confirms many of our theories about the rift to an overwhelming degree.
Unfriendly nearby.
Invasive element!
Sovereign never seemed especially perturbed.
You know what Prudence always says.
Frolic, prance, and...
Enemy approximating an opportunity to command.
No, that's only for citizens.
Let's rip!
Johnny took him.
Always pays to plan ahead. These ought to make sure troubles.
Do you suppose there's been another...
Take him out! Got my lamp rolling on first. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
Over here! Free hold in the head! Hey! Got a distraction for you!
Multiplicator at ready status.
Reprobate!
His gaze
Having that device nabbed on his watch, it's sure to be in Valancourt's quarters.
These quarters are awful meticulous. Makes me wonder what Valancourt might be hiding hereabouts.
My family's wise counselor for more years than I have drawn breath, Emery. But that does not grant you the right to challenge my will.
Why, I challenge nothing. I simply offer guidance where I may. I've neither the wish nor the strength to usurp your authority.
I know you have designs on my rift research. What I cannot understand is what you intend to do with it. What exactly are you plotting?
Suspicion is unbecoming, Henry. And restoring Arcadia to resplendence is my sole aim, as it should be yours. Yet you remain intent to use the rift for the most tenuous of means.
You forget yourself, Consul. Pray, I do not forget all the loyal service you have given me, or you might lose more than just your standing in my affections.
You have an update, Matriarch. I'll lead a... There's the sorry excuse of interstitial reconfigurating matter that claimed my arm. Let's open the hood, shall we? Rifts reconstitute matter in an imprecise manner, but use your imagination to conjure the original scene. That could lead us to the evidence we need.
Best attend to the matter at hand.
Now's not really the time for a chat. You need something? All right.
You've discovered something? I would characterize Valancourt. Did you uncover anything else? I think I'm beginning to understand. Our dear head of security has... I'm no longer willing to wait for the... I'll keep... Oh.
Dr. Hurley, pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the...
Let's get the float!
You've denied me this fight long enough.
Got eyes on some looters.
Extreme prejudice. Replenishing
Loading anew.
them.
On your command.
Capacitance unit away. Recharge before it discharges. You're more effective when you're not dead.
Quarry foul!
Yeah.
Breaking for cover! Great work there! That's against
Gun weapon ready, Commander.
Recommencing hostility!
Commander, throwing energy your way.
Let's dismiss with the howdy. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thus always to traitors. Morale. I had prepared this trauma kit, but obviously that turned out to be an unnecessary precaution. Please, take it with my gratitude.
Now that you have the Rift modulator, any previously inaccessible rift could be worth revisiting. Rift may contain useful equipment and resources. However,
Lovely day for differential geometry.
That's all.
Calculating an inverse complex sine function in my head.
Lift access is currently restricted. Keep moving.
Hey! Only security personnel are permitted. At this time, residents of Laplace's garden are not permitted beyond this point.
Let's pinpoint what you and I can accomplish. Let's pinpoint what you...
Did you receive your personalized order prediction yet? I'll admit to a bit of trepidation in regards to opening mine. This is the first one I've received since deployment. Use caution as you progress. There's been reports of response in the area.
Adult notification.
Thank you, dear.
Commander, if I know one thing for certain, murdering members of the Order, did you...
Soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100. With 1 being entirely pain-free and 100 being the worst pain you can imagine.
There is far too much variability
I won't
in
think
that
twice
scale.
about applying the precise amount
I can imagine is hardly an objective measure of the maximum amount of pain I could actually feel.
Your observation is correct, which is a diagnostic. Right. Now,
Ready to ask you that actual question.
Good. Perhaps I'll even provide you an answer.
You think anything we're doing right now actually matters?
Yes, insofar as a group as small as ours can affect anything at all. But I think you should shift your focus. If there's one thing I have learned in the Order, it's that obsessing over outcome ultimately serves no one. Live your life, Niles. That is all the plan requires.
Thanks, Marathon. I'll try.
I don't know who Andy's choice thinks they will convince with this poor quality propaganda.
You said it.
I feel confident those weak-minded Kerbal kissers in the Protectorate would fall for it, though.
I wouldn't doubt that for a second.
Hey, have you seen Junior Acolyte Nelson around anywhere?
Yeah.
Sir, the extra blue drop has landed somewhere off target over in Order territory. Exactly where I wanted it. They act all high. That is in 30 minutes. Acquisition agenda. Top of the list is Razor, a hostile but asset-rich environment.
Yeah.
That bridge has seen better days.
Let's wreck it! side, Commander. Help me out!
Thank you. Energy capacitor out. Energy is up for grabs.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Hostile spot.
Don't make me bury another agent!
Here!
The Oracle Laureate hoped that sending me into desolation would mend what he saw as wounds in my mind. The first few weeks were horrible. Grief dogging my every step. Nightmares of my murdered colleagues. But then, the nightmares began to ease, and the grief ebbed away. What replaced them is... emptiness. The Order speaks of humanity becoming something more. But their words are insufficient speculation. There is nothing more to be. Only dust and death, and the rifts await us. Those rifts, I find the absolute annihilation they offer oddly soothing. Perhaps I will make one last pilgrimage. One last journey on the path from nothing to nowhere.
Welcome, distinguished consumer, to the front lines of Auntie's Choice. We hope you enjoy your time under our protection.
For someone who's seen and done as much as you have now, so I'm surprised by how well you managed to keep it all locked down.
I find compartmentalization particularly useful. I like to imagine my past as a large card catalog. Difficult memories I simply file away and never think about, unless I absolutely need to.
All right, think I follow. But what happens when you run out of room?
It's a metaphor, dear.
No, I get that. I mean...
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
For someone who's seen and done as much as you have now, so I'm surprised by how well you managed to keep it all locked down.
I find compartmentalization particularly useful. I like to imagine my past as a large card catalog. Difficult memories I simply file away and never think about, unless I absolutely need to.
All right, think I follow. But what happens when you run out of room?
It's a metaphor, dear.
No, I
Welcome
get
to
that.
Auntie's Choice.
I mean, what happens when it all piles up?
Welcome,
When the
big spender.
catalog's more bad than good.
Best not to take inventory.
Auntie's choice. You should frostbite, cave-ins, hypothermia, cultists. You never. That's enough. Cloisters aside, remove them by any means. Hello. And goodbye. I'm open to ideas. What would you expect that they've done with the archive?
Clearly, they've added more auto mags. Apparently, they know how to use the archive better than we did.
Poppycock. It can't be that much more fortified than what we were making. I cannot believe how bloody cold this place is.
The scrappers are getting closer and sniffing around at night.
I would rather have them scavenging than attacking.
Welcome, distinguished.
I say it's living. Continue to drop his
Curious, dear. If you hadn't joined the Earth Directorate, what would you be doing with your life at this particular moment?
Probably be pushing a puffy. Just another industrial accident casualty. Some slipshod shipbuilding factory. Not to put too fine a point on it.
Shipbuilding factory? That certainly explains your mechanical skills. I'm all thumbs when it comes to attitude thruster repair.
Not to worry. I know my way around a retro rocket them.
Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized. Standing by to stupefy. Protector in camp checked. And anti-supply lines will be connected again.
Lovely day for a coup, dear. The only... May the plan...
I'm seeing unfriendly storm.
Looking a few courts low, Commander. Over here! Three hole in the head. Come at me. One left. Best not to leave a job unfinished, right?
Got some bad co-
Take him out! Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Locking them down. Mitigating the threat. Energy capacitor out. Energy is up for grabs. Please, Commander. We could collect our reward now, if you care.
Got my last on an unfriendly.
Commander, throwing energy your way.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Troublemaker approach.
I most miss about the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. The dewy-eyed, youthful feelings. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Hey, got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it. Mobilization in progress. Taking the fight out of them.
Mobility interrupted.
What was I saying? Oh, right. Can't imagine you ever being the uncertain type, Marisol.
Oh, and also, the cafeteria. Order covert units make the best scones.
Let's wreck them!
Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
Hell of a fight took place here. Listen to the tech report.
Let's get him over with! Commander, watch your vitals!
Morphificator is charged.
Edging forward. Quarry found.
Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
Let us reconvene. Replenishing my firearms.
Up and at 'em.
Energy capacitor out. energy is up for grabs.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. You still upright over there?
Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized.
Ammunition depleted.
I see an unfriendly...
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Commander, throwing energy your way.
Hostile spot!
Relinquishing grenade! Pushing ahead!
Thank you. Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges. Go for torpification.
Restoring the balance! Remedying poor cover! Quarry found!
Got my lamps on an unfriendly...
Capacitor out.
Seeking cover! Be a good neighbor! Ammunition depleted. Tis steady eye above.
Capacity.
Yeesh. I understand this spot has strategic significance for the defense of the archive, but it is horrifyingly banal. I mean, I've been stationed in some backwater burgs in the past. Seriously? Do these order eggheads do anything for fun around here? It's all map charts and chalkboards, and how many abakai does one outpost need? Hope they never retake this place, because I'm throwing all of it away.
Demonstrating requisite.
What?
Spartan's ours.
sealed. Protectorate's working on that. Isn't there supposed to be a way to unseal this near the archive's entrance? Bet you've got a few stories from your time with the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection that would raise flesh.
Oh, yes. Once, we had an initiate so focused on completing her mission, she failed to complete a thesis until 6 days post-due. The horror.
Ain't exactly the daring do I was thinking of. Definitely lacking in body kind of close calls. You know, something more fitting a serial.
I know that, dear. I've simply learned to keep most of those stories to myself. Making one's colleagues vomit is something of a faux pas.
Welcome, intrepid consumer, to Auntie's Choice territory.
How do you eat, Purple?
Trooper!
Hey!
Hey, can you hear me? Our FOB at the bridge has been totally isolated from reinforcements.
Their fields have been shockingly slow.
Maybe a strategic plan would have been better.
There it is. You... made me a little hot. No? I think it's doing... Oh...
diplomacy.
Commander, throwing energy your way. Torpificator at ready status. Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges. Energy capacitor out. Energy is up for grabs. See that spire? That's the archive right there. The archive.
Thank you greatly for your assistance.
Take whatever business you're running elsewhere.
Suppose I lost my head.
Can't you see I'm busy trying to look busy?
Fastest way forward is through. Let me know when you need an instruction.
Yeah.
Don't make me bury another agent!
Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized.
we had a device for closing rifts, like the one we found on Praetor.
You there. You need to leave. This is a... Did you not hear me? You know, merged with... This is a... And they are once again active after laying...
Did I and you? You may be able to fool an acolyte, but I'm... Come! Do not wander. The heathen is making a run for it.
Fortificator is charged. Commander, throwing energy your way.
I'm a troublemaker.
How are you still upright over there? Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Your exploration is non-optional, Commander.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Enemy trust.
You course slow, Commander.
You there. You need to leave. Did you not hear me? You know, merged with the rift. This is... And they are once again active after... so...
Did I... And you? You may be able to... Come. I must admit to a certain modicum of suspicion towards your claims, but consider my interest piqued. Do not wander too far. My threat of violence is not to be taken lightly. The acolytes will open fire if you don't stay near me.
Why is the hierarch leading outsiders to the rift?
Is afoot. No one gets escorted to the rift. Is it time for sacrifices? When's our turn? Let us continue onward.
We've been talking about a device that can change the nature of the rift.
This is preposterous. This is some tomfoolery.
Ready to waste it. On your command. You ever wish you could go back in time and do things over?
Many of our scholars believe time to be a matter of perspective, that all events, even the present, have already happened. Logically, it may seem possible to go back in time, but we could act only as onlookers, unable to tamper with that which has occurred. It is nothing to regret.
Ate something this morning that's really fighting me. But, yeah, what you said. Given how entrenched the Protectorate are here, we are...
Not a bad idea, though I'd also suggest garnering backup.
Is a fellow subject
Maybe you weren't listening, but we've heard
Use your lamps, Commander. They've got heavy infantry.
The Order desperately...
What about the Order? They've already got forces on Cloister, and they have every incentive to want to help take... Didn't we pass the Order's headquarters on our way here? Big dome structure, kind of green...
Mental refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect...
material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all...
Assessor Ostergaard making a mess of things again.
We're all in this together.
Let me know when you need a distraction. The insides are leaking outside, Commander.
I just never questioned that.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Assessor Ostergaard making a mess of things again.
Individualism in all its many forms.
Got some bad
Get the order and
I too would never question
Commander, watch your vitals!
Restoring! Seeking cover!
Up and out.
A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible in lines of thing of symmetry.
Lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
But thought
Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job?
Yeah.
Mental refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts.
help
Go
you?
now.
Pacifier deployed. Free energy if you can reach it. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community, sneer at our contentment.
Yeah.
Looks like the work of scavengers. Find them, we find the missing part.
This wire may lead us to our scavenger. If they're still around.
Disruptive influences!
Don't make me bury another agent!
We reject individualism in all its many forms.
Brought to you by the frigid cold and voracious wildlife, starring noted self-taught surgeon.
I've noted some right sophisticated interactions among the Crabbles lately. Intricate courtship rituals. Coordinated group efforts, all about thermal transfer. When my unit was first stationed down here, I kept making excuses to sneak off and observe them. Product research, I said. Very hush-hush. Eventually gave my lieutenant a field promotion and ordered them all away. Been living off the land here like the Crabbles ever since. Their unfertilized roe actually makes for some good eating. Included some with this message.
Saving the delegates from DeVries took considerable effort. You don't know that. They might still... May all...
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
Yeah!
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted.
Troublemaker approach.
Take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. Commander, watch your fighter!
Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges. Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
Got my lamps on.
Yeah.
Who you have my back? The order, and I'll take care of him, Commander. There you go. Good as...
Yeah. Energy capacitor out. Energy is up for grabs. Yeah.
Got some bad.
Don't make me bury another eight!
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Talk about a feat of industrial engineering. The skill alone. Stick close, Commander, or the one you wander around getting lost.
Calcaduceus not detected. Entry kindly, yet firmly declined.
Oh, what was in those rations? Oh, not again! Oh, will this gastric nightmare never cease? Oh. No need for violence. I yield. I still have trouble saying that. Sir, if you have, I would pass the Calcaduceus on to you in exchange for granting me safe passage. By all... No. Capitulation, I can stomach. Collusion, I cannot. All right. Here, you are now operator of the archive. Congratulations. Be warned, you may find it a temperamental machine. Some maintenance may be required. Is there a particular curativist in the house? I feel rather... woundly.
Calcaduceus detected. Alternative operator postulated. Concluded. Harmonizing replacement. Greetings, sentient.
Yeah.
Welcome to the archive. I am ENIAC, the Universal Equation Numeric Integration Analytic Calculator. With the aid of my operator, I, a non-sentient inorganism, marshal vast computational resources across the moon of Cloister. Effective. My tone and demeanor are a carefully My express programmatical purpose is to aid humanity's to optimize profits, i.e. gain over expenditure. To maximize the needs of our society above others. To attract the most consumers.
A little percussive maintenance might not be out of place here. I've got a wrench might do some good.
Beg your pardon. How may I best facilitate your efforts? Perusing contents. Anatomizing diversiform particulars. Concatenating manifold and information with the potential to offer unique commercial opportunities. But why simply huck goods better, when such a bounty could be used to flawlessly regulate societal harmony? Oversight. What is the aim of your query? The previous operator, Assessor Ostergaard of the Protectorate, pursued alike to perform similar calculations of larger
25.7 years, and any job over 2 decades is billed by the...
Calculatory processing presently hovers around 49.7% capacity. In order to improve calculatory processing of Rift data in a timely manner, repairs must be made to address the damage done by Protectorate and Auntie's Choice operators. I am afraid that no is a mathematical certitude.
Though must say, I admire your drive.
I am unlocking access to the Underlands, the subterranean cave network below. Cold storage will require servicing. Repairing thermal transfer is technically optional, but rather advised.
Why is that optional? Our continued existence should be a paramount concern.
It is difficult to accurately ascribe an exact Some categorical attempts by non-order operators to reprogram my priorities have all... It is the sum total of all our... Return...
Cab up! It is imperative for all of us to do our assigned part. Once you do yours,
Prudence dictates. He rejects individualism in all its many forms.
Every one of my 14 occupationally honed threat-detecting instincts is screaming for caution right now.
Ready to waste on your command. How are you still upright over there?
Commander, throwing energy your way.
Gone astray? Look a skate today. Are you mentally resilient?
Those combatants appear to have been bested by the most efficient assassin of all. Exposure to the elements. Every one of my 14 occupationally honed threat-detecting instincts is screaming for caution right now.
Guns cocked and loaded. Command Cloister, watch your vitals!
Energy capacitor out. Energy is up for grabs. Commander, throwing energy your way. Fortificator at ready status.
Couldn't help but notice that book collection of yours. Never expected an assassin to be so well read.
I'm not. I keep them on hand as improvised weapons.
This is one of those moments when I can't tell whether or not you're happy with it.
Some have complained that sprat mucus, a complete analysis, is too dense, but I found it perfect for inducing cerebral hemorrhaging.
Can you imagine what it must have taken to build something like the Archive? The engineering alone is unlike anything I've ever seen.
Is the pain of this wound making me hallucinate? Or are you the unforeseen interloper my scouts have been Nobody is sure where you came from, though everyone agrees you Why aren't you just an absolute mob? We need the Automex. If you can reach the terminal and reactivate the lifts, I can re-establish contact with my superiors, allowing us to both evacuate wounded...
We shall stay there ambitious. That cover spot looks much better.
Enter your belt. Lock your stuff.
How are you still up there?
Yeah.
Help you?
Take him out!
The likelihood of them having a chance there was slim to none.
To retrieve key data in cold storage in its present state requires a series of manual overrides. The first will enable identification of the storage brick housing the information.
If you encounter opposition, remember, ours first.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe the technical term for this is glaciated. Not the worst way to go.
Their zeal never lagged.
Data brick identified. Proceed to the cartridge extractor controls. There, Perform a manual override to allow extraction.
What just happened? I didn't do... Wait! You out there, what did you just... Please, come talk to me. I must know what you did. Guards! Guards! Remove this gadabout immediately!
Let me know when you need a stretch.
Mobility interrupted.
Pushing her!
Insides are leaving outside, Commander.
Data brick identified. Proceed to the cartridge extractor controls.
Yeah, guards! Guards! Remove this gadabout immediately!
Ready to waste him. On your command.
Energy capacitor out. Energy is up for grabs.
I'm a little busy bleeding out if you haven't noticed.
Corporification in progress. They're benumbed.
System abides.
Knew you had my back.
Perfectibility demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. Subject by operating at peak efficacy, without error, perpetual. All it took was some light instruction and a restorative cocktail to abrade my imperfections.
Sovereign, forgive me. All I saw was an endless sea of snarling order traders pouring into the facility, and in that moment, my faculties desperately scrabbled.
Twisted my valve, Commander.
What? Better
Let's get him over with.
straight to it then.
Yes, stupendous stuff. Of course. Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Yeah.
I see an unfriendly sword.
Please.
Ammunition depleted. Each a vital call, minimizing exposure.
Data brick extraction initiated. Proceed to the rail operations platform to reposition brick for export. Note, protectorate troops have become alerted. Repugnant and sponges. Go through them. if
Stun
necessary.
weapon ready, Commander. Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
Mobility interrupted.
Commander, throwing energy your way. Standing by to stupefy.
Yeah.
Society.
Got my lamp on an unfriendly.
Yeah.
I am getting to fault.
Data brick now for export to the archive. Initialize the final
Go for clarification.
Untold business opportunity.
Capacitor out.
Yeah. Yeah. The first few days of laboring around our frozen fellows were difficult. It was, if I may cheekily say, cold, bleak, and biting. Yet,
Here's the only way
rather
forward
quickly,
is to
I found
skitter across
myself
like ungainly
acclimating to the
children.
situation and resumed what had been my normal banter with the now gelid auto-contriver Haas.
Let's
In her
get the
always
boat.
frigid demeanor, her disposition was no frostier today than it was before the incident. And, refreshingly, I can now finish my anecdotes without interruption.
Commander,
Frankly, Lumbar makes her a better companion now than she ever was thawed. And I relish the thought of continuing our flourishing relationship in this new state. Yeah.
Through here. Crisply moving to cover.
Yeah.
Troublemaker approach.
Forever vigilant.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Yeah.
Do try to limit further damage, Commander. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
So we might...
Appears the only way forward is to skitter across like ungainly
Cocked and
children.
loaded. Just give the signal.
Yeah.
Capacitor deployed.
Yeah.
Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized.
Yeah.
Fortificator is charged.
The Protectorate endures.
Yeah.
The storage brick is on its way.